we are going to be watching some anime trailers. So, some big anime trailers have been released in the past few weeks, actually. I think San Diego Comic-Con happened, and there was a bunch of animes that got, anime trailers got released. We'll watch some anime trailers, everyone who is waiting for Arknights, and then we will play some Arknights. Don't worry about that. Okay, because I know this is already a few days old, but the One Piece live action trailer has been released and I could have watched it, but I thought I'd wait to watch it with you guys so you guys can see my raw live reaction for it. So, I know you guys have already seen the One Piece live action trailer. You don't need to tell me. Every streamer, you know it's big when even Joey, the anime man, has come out of retirement to watch it and make a video on it, okay? I know I am late. But I thought we can get my raw reactions on the new One Piece live action trailer. So, let's have a look. Alright. So going into this, I have seen the One Piece live action teaser trailer. So this one is the actual trailer. My initial thoughts of the teaser trailer was, doesn't look bad. I will come into this with cautious optimism, which is more than I thought I would give it. So I don't know if this is going to give me any more of a positive opinion in comparison to its teaser trailer. So let's have a look. All right, let's see this. Okay.
Well,
oh,
same power.
Okay, let's make this actual HD. Let's make it sure that YouTube is not lying. Wait, hold up. There was so much in that. Wait. Do these character designs actually look much better? Holy shit, I actually like. Oh, Nami looks so much better than what she did in the previous trailer. Usopp still looking very, very good. Usopp is still looking great. Wait, is that Garp? Oh shit! I think that's Garp! What the fuck? What an absolute Giga Chad! Oh my god! Okay, I really, really like the casting for this so far.
Altiseer.
I was about to call her Big Mom for a second when I remembered that's not Big Mom. What's her name again? Oh, Alvida. That's what. Man, I wonder if this is a CG.
I'm gonna be a pirate.
Alvida gonna be looking very, very different in a few episodes.
And that's where we're gonna find the One Piece.
Sorry. The internet has ruined me. The internet has fucking ruined me. Oh. Shit, can I never hear that line and not chuckle to myself ever again? Fuck! It's the One Piece! But it's said with zero irony. He said the One Piece, guys! Oh my god. Fucking hell. Wait. Hold up. Does Buggy actually look better? Okay.
Guys, save your ass.
Wait, was that? Who was that? Is that a merman? Yeah, that is a merman. I don't think that's Arlong though. I think that's just a normal merman. So they're doing the Arlong arc as well?
Guys, save your...
I'll do you the kindness of keeping you all together.
Okay, wait. Hold on. That's Arlong. Oh.
I'll do you the kindness.
Oh, I don't know. Oh fuck! They nerfed him, man. Holy crap! They nerfed him. He does not look threatening as all. Like the previous merman looked more threatening than him. Oh. Shanks? Mihawk? Oh my god, they're showing us everything. Holy shit, I feel like that trailer guy right now. It's just like, hold on, next frame, frame by frame, frame by frame.
Where's my face?
Don't do this. Oh shit. Don't give me hope. Don't do this to me. I don't want this. I don't want this right now, man. I don't fucking want this. I don't. I don't want to be snorting the hopium, guys. It's just. It looks decent. Fuck! It genuinely looks decent. It looks fun. It looks... I remember my one biggest thing that I said after watching the teaser trailer is that they need to embrace the goofiness and just run with it and have fun with it. And the more I see of this, the more that I see that I think that's the exact direction that they're going for. On top of that, the casting is just like, the casting just seems almost perfect. The only real problem I had with the trailer that I saw was Arlong. Okay, let's get the bad out of the way actually, because I actually have less bad than I do good to say for this. Arlong, I feel, at least to me, being, when I first watched the anime, Arlong felt like he was actually the first threatening villain, in my opinion. You know, like he was the first villain that I felt was super intimidating compared to his, compared to everyone Luffy took on before. And out of all of the characters I can see so far that have been presented in this live action trailer, he does not look threatening at all.
I'll do you the kindness of killing you all together.
I mean, it's always going to be hard to make Arlong look good in a live action form. I do at least like the fact that they didn't like make his nose super fucking big. I just don't think he's big enough. You know, obviously you can only make a character so big without making them look overly cartoonish. But I was expecting someone of the stature of like fucking The Rock or like The Mountain. Like that's the kind of energy you should be emanating for someone like Arlong. He needs to be fucking massive. This guy just looks goofy, man. Like, like I don't know if the shots is not doing this justice, but his like even here he looks really thin. He looks way thinner than I think Arlong should look, because I feel like the previous merman, where is he?
Luffy, they are hunting.
Hassan is Arlong. Arlong became R short. Yeah, like I think this merman looks way better and more intimidating than Arlong does, and I think that, so I think that it is possible to do merman in live action. I don't think Arlong is it. I could be wrong. Having said that, there was a lot of good in here. We got to see some more characters. We got to see Shanks. We got to see Mihawk. We got to see Garp. And we got to see Gold Roger. And honestly, they were all really good. I have no problem with the casting for the other actors. Let me look at Shanks again, because we only got a few seconds of him. Wait, was that? What was that? Okay. Shit, how do I... Frame by frame. Frame by frame, guys! Enhance! 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 Like, Shanks look great. Shanks looks great. Mihawk as well. Mihawk, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Mihawk looks on point, man. Actually on point. Holy shit. This is such a Giga Chad shot, man. God damn. He looks better than like any cosplayer I've ever seen. Like, on fucking point. Got more Shanks as well. Okay, one thing that stood out to me that I very, very much liked was with the amount of shots, with the amount of scenes that we see, they're almost wearing a different piece of clothing in every single shot. And I fucking love that. That might even be an improvement from the anime or the manga itself, because one of my biggest problems is that I did not want them to look like cosplayers. But it seems like one big problem with how Nami looked, like when she's wearing her traditional, when she's wearing her traditional kind of clothing, I think I mentioned this before, is that sometimes when the clothing doesn't look worn, when it looks like super clean, that's what gives me kind of the cosplayer vibe sometimes. I need to feel like these characters have made an active choice to wear the clothing, because it's a subtle thing. But if it looks a little bit off, like it's a completely new piece of clothing, my mind tells me that this is a cosplayer I'm looking at right now. It's not a real character that exists in this world. It's a person wearing a costume. But what I do like is, aside from when they wear their traditional clothing that they're known for their character designs, when they're just wearing normal clothing, when they're wearing like other kinds of clothing, it looks way more natural. And it looks like Luffy just wearing a t-shirt like that. I'm like, fuck yeah, he's just a guy. He's just a normal kid, you know? It looks way more convincing to me because there's not that uncanny valley of someone wearing a costume. It actually feels like they are wearing clothes and they exist in the world. And it's a small thing. It's a very small thing, but it goes a long way to subconsciously selling you on this fictional story and this fictional world. You know, this is like one of the things where you can get away with that in anime and manga form, because these are very stylized character designs. But when you put these characters into live action, your brain notices other details that you might not notice. Your brain... What? Oh, Luffy pogging? Holy shit. I was like, what the fuck did I just... Yo, he's pogging. Yo, fucking damn it, guys. Yeah, as I was saying, your brain notices subconscious detail that might inhibit you from fully investing in the world. All right, let's get out of Pog Piece for a second. All right, let's talk about CG. I don't think that CG is ever going to look not goofy showing off some of these attacks. So I saw two scenes in particular. Okay. So first is the buggy scene.
Chop, chop, get her!
So I was wondering how they were gonna do chop chop. This looks goofy as hell. This doesn't look something that would exist in the real world, but it looks like it does everything that it needs to do. It sells me on the idea that this is just a goofy ass fucking world. It's goofy in a good way. It's goofy in kind of like the Kung Fu Hustle kind of way, where yes, I know this power doesn't really exist, but you're still having fun with it. And like, I really like what they did with Buggy's design as well. He looks way better in this shot and this shot than he did in like the teaser trailer, where I think he looked a little bit off for me. So I think it's good, very, very good for live action. And the other scene as well was the Gatling, and I remember thinking, the Gum Gum Gatling, that is going to be the one, that's going to be the attack that they will fail at, and it's going to look awful. So let's have a look at this one. So, just a few shots. Just a few shots. It looks cartoonish, and it looks cartoonish as hell. But you know what this gives me the vibe of? This gives me the vibe of watching a campy ass Bollywood movie. Watching a campy ass Bollywood action movie, you know? And that's exactly the vibe they need to have when doing One Piece. I thought it would look a lot worse, and it looks like they've embraced the campy, maybe like Bollywood vibe, maybe Jim Carrey's The Mask. That's kind of like the vibe that it feels like they're going for. And it's never going to be something that takes itself too seriously, and it shouldn't. It never should. I think it takes itself seriously enough from what I can see for the trailer, but the banter was good. I am happy with the CG doing the job that it needs to do. Casting is on point. I can't think of many negatives. Shit. Genuinely, I am. Think harder. Okay, my only massive negative is that we've been here before. We've not just been here before once. We've been here before many fucking times. Many fucking times. As an anime and manga fan, we've been here many times before. And out of all of the IPs, I feel like One Piece was a surefire guarantee to suck the most. And it doesn't look like it sucks. In fact, it looks like they've done as much as they can from the trailers alone to put this in the positive direction of what needs to happen for there even being a remote chance of a One Piece live action to work. There being like there's like they have ticked off every box in my eyes to even give this a chance to work in live action. Other series that we've seen so far, some of them had a fucking slam dunk. Some series had a slam dunk, like Cowboy Bebop live action. That was like, on paper, that should have been a slam dunk. You didn't need to tick many boxes. You just needed to do, get like a halfway competent script. And that's all you needed to do. So, I am still going to go into this cautiously optimistic. I think it's going to be very, very different judging a trailer versus judging a full TV series. We've seen many trailers before that have had an easier job than One Piece and have had great trailers and then have faltered when it really mattered. But I have hope. God fucking damn it, I have hope, guys. They goddamn gave me hope. I didn't want this. I did not want this, guys. I did not want this. I went into this pretty sure that it was going to suck. I watched the teaser and I was like, could suck. but it might suck less than what I thought it was. I watched this trailer and I'm like, I have hope that this could be halfway decent, but it still could suck. It still could suck a lot, but everything that I have been shown has pointed me in the direction that there is a chance that it might be halfway decent. And I can't believe I'm saying this about a One Piece live action. Genuinely. Coping so hard right now. Either way, I am going to be watching it. We are good. Like, the people that in chat that are saying this is gonna suck, guys. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. You're gonna watch it anyway. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You're gonna watch at least one episode. You're gonna watch at least one episode, guys. Yeah. One thing I am very curious about is how much they're going to adapt, because we're at least getting the Arlong arc, which is at least, in my opinion, when One Piece really starts to show its true colors. I believe the point in which I am going to be able to judge whether this is going to be how good this adaptation can get if it doesn't suck, if it doesn't already suck by the time it gets to this episode point. But I think one big test, and we saw a teaser of that in it, is going to be the Nami hat scene. That is going to be the make or break moment for me. It's seeing how they handle that scene and seeing if they can rekindle the hype of the lead up to the Arlong Park battle. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, because that to me is like, that one scene and that one sequence walking to the Arlong Park, that was like the turning point for me in terms of being a One Piece fan. That was what sold me on One Piece, and that one scene is what made me committed till the end of One Piece. And that's going to be it. That's going to be the moment. Alright, but that was the One Piece live action. I'm very interested to see... Oh, you polled it. Oh, 50%, 47% is going to be watching it. Oh, 47%? I'll give it a try. Are you watching? Absolutely. 13% of you said no way. Well, at least we have hope, guys. Anyway, though, that was my reaction to One Piece live action. Let me do the YouTube outro. But are you guys gonna be watching it? Who knows? Of course you're gonna be watching it. Anyway, though, that's my One Piece live action. Let me say that again. Anyway, though, that's my One Piece live action trailer reaction, guys. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. All right. For you guys on Twitch, we have more trailers to watch. We have more trailers, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, guys. Oh, I need a pee break after that. All right. So I believe that San Diego Comic-Con had just aired, which is why we got a bunch of trailers. Another IP that I've been very cautious about is when this Uzumaki anime got announced. If you don't know, Uzumaki the anime got announced like I think 3 years ago. So it's been 3 years since the Uzumaki anime announcement. Junji Ito, clearly one of the greatest horror mangakas like out right now, you know. His manga, obviously very, very highly critically acclaimed. His anime adaptations of his horror manga have, without exception, been shit. Now, they've been varying degrees of bad. I think Gyo had the best shot at it, but that was by Studio Ufotable. And I would not call that a good movie. It's good in the sense of if you want to get drunk and watch a bad horror B movie, that's kind of like the mood you have to go into watching that one. But it's still miles better than his recent adaptations, the Junji Ito story collections, and I believe Tales of the Macabre, which I actually watched after Connor talked about it on Trash Taste, and I watched it, and that was a motherfucking comedy. That was not a horror one. So one of the big problems with adapting Junji Ito's works is that his art is insane. His art is so detailed. It's very, very hard to transfer his art into an animated form, which has been the biggest hurdle for adapting his work. But haven't seen the Uzumaki trailer yet, so I'm gonna give this a watch, and I'm gonna give this a chance. I'll try to go into this blind. Very similarly to the live-action anime, it could be good. Could be good.
Na, Kirie. 一緒にこの町を脱出しないか?
Hold on. Sorry guys, I forgot to let me do that again.
Na, Kirie. 一緒にこの町を脱出しないか?
何それ? 駆け落ち?
Oh, don't do this again. don't do this to me again. Twice? Twice in a row? Twice in a row? Twice in a row you're gonna give me hope? God damn it. Not again. Not again, guys.
君は何も感じないのか?
Oh shit.
最近やけに渦が多い。
そうね。
それに風までもがやけに渦を巻き上がる。
Oh, I really like the art style. I really. Oh
親父が変
god.
になったのもこの町のせいだと俺は思ってる。親父は。
I really like that they committed to making this in black and white and just going for the original manga aesthetic rather than trying to put color on this. I really like they whoever made that decision was fucking genius.
最近は会社へも行かず書斎に閉じこもって。
Okay, but the real test is going to see how well they portray some of his more horrific manga panels. I like the art style so far, but it's all going to go down to how well they can portray some of the imagery that Junji Ito puts in his work, because I feel like that is the big reason why he's such a masterclass in terms of being a horror mangaka.
溢れ返った渦巻きを一日中ただひたすら見つめているんだ。そうしている時の親父の目はぐるぐる回っているんだ。左右別々に。
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You've done it! The sons of bitches did it! They're doing it! They're actually doing this! Oh no!
しかも異様に滑らかに。
左右の目を別々に？
ある日の夕食の席では味噌汁にナルト巻きが入っていないと怒り出して、とにかく渦がなければ気が済まないんだ。風呂でも必ず渦を作るらしい。笑うのも無理ないさ。実際に見ないとあの不気味さはわからない。
もう5時。
嫌な音だ。 俺の耳の中をかき回しやがる。あの陰鬱な海。
Is this rotoscoped? This looks almost rotoscoped. This almost looks rotoscoped.
もう5時。
嫌な音だ。俺の耳の中をかき回しやがる。あの陰鬱な海、邪悪な黒い灯台、陰険な山々、この街並み、すべてが俺の神経を引っかき回す。
I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. They might have actually done this. They might have actually figured out how to adapt Junji Ito. Actually looks like it's gonna be a good horror anime. Holy shit. Oh my god. Like, after a while, I just stopped talking because I was just getting so fucking engrossed. I was just getting so engrossed that I just stopped talking and I didn't even realize it. That's... I need to see who the staff members behind this are. Okay. My first thought on this is that now I know why it took 3 years from the announcement to get this first trailer. This has been one of the biggest factors, one of the biggest determiners in the argument that we should just be patient and let artists do what they fucking do best, instead of trying to rush out a piece of work. I totally believe that this would have taken more than like a year to make, because there is so much detail in how they chose to adapt this, and it seems like they're actually doing everything right. Perfection shouldn't be rushed. You're so right. Only 4 episodes? I mean, if it's 4 episodes of those quality, I will take 4 episodes for what, I mean, first impressions, like genuine first impressions. This looks like it has the potential to be the best horror anime of all time. Because there's not a lot of good ones, guys. There's not a lot of good ones. And I've always said that if they found a way to actually adapt a Junji Ito work competently, that would automatically be the best horror anime of all time. It's just... It's a low bar. It's a low bar, guys. We know that. We know that. But this genuinely looks like it has that potential, man. It might be the first actual horror anime of all time. Alright, so Junji Ito, who is directing this? Oh, fuck. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. So, it's the guy who directed Aku no Hana. Obviously we know that he can set an atmosphere with Mushishi, but to me, Aku no Hana stands as one of the most underrated anime to come out, especially when it comes to setting an uncomfortable atmosphere, because that was the anime that was totally rotoscoped, right? I talked about this in my recent video, if you watched my recent video at all, but they had a very, very unique art style in that, where it was basically all acted out with live action actors, and then they rotoscoped it, so it, like, the art style hit this kind of uncanny valley effect, where it didn't quite look like anime, but it didn't quite look like live action either. And the problem is, he was very, very ambitious, and some of the shots in that, because of the way it was made, looks a little goofy. But when it was done well, there's been no other anime that has given me some of the uncanny, uncomfortable feeling that Aku no Hana did, because it just had such a unique approach to its animation. And I feel like he has used a lot of what he learned in Aku no Hana. I couldn't think of a more perfect person to actually take on a project like Uzumaki. What about Ping Pong? Ping Pong was not... Ping Pong's something totally different, man. that is something totally different, my guy. That's just another art style. That's not even close to like a horror or a thriller. Aku no Hana is Flowers of Evil. So I think that Aku no Hana, unfortunately, it didn't get the is he fucking pogging? No. It didn't get the it didn't get the runtime that it deserved, because it got cut short because not many people watched it. But I thought it had the potential to be, like, the creative vision was there, and unfortunately he did not get the opportunity to, I think, show how much potential this kind of animation style had. So I have hope. Actually, I have even more hope than I do for the One Piece live action. This genuinely excites me. We just got a taster. I might be overhyped, which is always the case when you watch a trailer. But again, from what we've been shown, and the fact that they took 3 years and it's only 4 episodes, which will be disappointing, but if it took 3 years to make 4 episodes, I have the trust that they have gone over the details of this with a fine comb. I'm sure that they've put their heart and soul into this, and I think that from what we've seen, the quality looks like it could actually be there. 4 years. It's 4 years from 2019. Jesus. Yeah, trust in it. I do. I trust in it, man. I hope it doesn't let me down. Oh, it looks good. All right, I will be right back though, because I am going to the toilet. Be right back, guys. I'm muting this time. Don't listen to me pee. Go for a toilet break yourself, guys. Okay. Moving on. So, I talked about this on Trash Taste before. I thought it was a meme. I was hoping it was a meme. But the first look at the Rick and Morty anime is here, guys. It's here. I don't know if I want to watch this, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch this. My pickle Rick, I know. Oh jeez, what fucking timeline are we in right now? So, we have a Rick and Morty anime, which I thought was a fucking meme, but they've made it a thing. Who is animating this? Do we know who's animating this at all? Okay, it doesn't say on this. I'll look it up later. Alright. Well, I don't think this needs much of an introduction. Let's have a look at this. What the fuck? 1080p premium? Enhanced bitrate? What is this? YouTube, what is this, YouTube? What is this? 1080p premium? Yes, please. This is a dream. I'm in a dream right now. This isn't real. This is not real. This is I'm not actually awake right now, guys. I am not awake. I am not live right now. Am I fucking naked? I must be naked. This is not the right timeline. This is not the right timeline. Why doesn't this look bad? Guys, why doesn't this look bad? I really... just... Why? What? Why? Why is it so on point? I hate that it's so on point. I fucking hate that it's so on point. Oh, fucking hell. I swear to God. If they have like scenes of them like fucking fighting air like they do in My Hero Academia, I'm fucking oh my god! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! What the fuck is going? What world am I in right now? Telecom animation film, okay.
こんにちは。
Oh.
リック&モーティ日本版監督の佐野です。
I need to wake up, man. I need to wake up.
日本版監督であると同時に本家アメリカ版リック&モーティの大ファンでもあります。
I can feel that. I can definitely feel that.
今回ですね、世界中にリック&モーティのファンたくさんいると思うんですけど、その中から僕が新しいリック&モーティのストーリーを作れるということで大変光栄に思っています。光栄であると同時に本家の出来が良すぎるんで大変プレッシャーでもあります。今回の10本のシリーズはですね、私がリック&モーティを見て好きな部分を、
10 episodes.
こう消化して、
okay.
ギュッとエキスだけ取り出して、それに日本版独自のエッセンスを足して作ろうと思ってやってます。
I can't do this 3 times, guys. I can't. I can't do this 3 times. Not 3 in a row. Not 3 in a row, guys. Not 3 in the row. No. A man can only take so much hopium, man. I'm gonna overdose. This is too much. This is too much, man. This is too much.
基本的にはリックとモーティたちのですね、時空を超えたドタバタ、時空を股にかけたというか、時空に翻弄されながら冒険をする物語をまずは楽しんでいただきたいと思います。で、10本見終わった後にですね、そこはかとなくある気分を感じてもらえると思います。それが僕が思ってるリック&モーティに対する思いだと思います。その辺を楽しんでぜひご覧ください。はい。
Hey.
バイバイ。
Oh, that was fucking cute, man. That was cute. Oh man. Oh, that was so fucking wholesome. Okay, that was probably more wholesome than anything I've ever seen from Rick and Morty.
Why are you giving me hope times 3?
I'm not trying to comment. I'm not trying to. Okay. 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 So, guys, that was a time when I was a Rick and Morty fan. Guys. Let's try to think back, guys. Let's try to think back. All right, to seasons 1 and 2 of Rick and Morty. Let's just pretend that it's fucking 2017 again. All right, you know, that was a time when it was not uncool to be a Rick and Morty fan. And to be fair, like, I've watched some of the later seasons of Rick and Morty, and I don't think the quality is as good. The fan base has definitely done awful things to Rick and Morty's image, but they still have some good episodes every here and there. It used to be every episode was a banger, especially in season 1 and 2. Now it's definitely hit or miss in terms of like some of the later seasons. The fan base definitely killed his image, though. That's something that is undeniable. But even though this is just the opening, this is a fucking fever dream of an opening. I'm going to say that first. This is an absolute fever dream of an opening, but they have somehow taken the essence of Rick and Morty without going here. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I've seen every time I've seen like a Western IP try to do some kind of like anime parody, it's always fucking outdated references. It's always outdated jokes, and it's always like the same jokes where it's just like where it's like, okay, let's make fun of the inner monologue, or let's make fun of all of the wackiness and stuff. And this is the first time I've seen a Western IP do its own parody spin on something that's anime culture, and it genuinely be really on point. This is such a genuine take on just every single anime opening you've ever seen, but with a Rick and Morty spin on it. I did not want it to like be so on the nose, but it actually is, because it's actually done by Japanese. Yeah, I know. I think that's obviously the big difference. I think, and I don't want to give more hope. I don't want to give more hope, because God forbid, we've had too much fucking hopium today already. I think the approach, and from what I can see, it looks like it could be something along the lines of the panty and stocking vibe. You know, it is definitely a Japanese lens on American Western cartoons. And if it's even close to that, just like that much fun, this could be good. There's the one shot that I was just, it wasn't the fighting air shot. It was this shot in particular. It was the shot of them on the clock with the 3D camera. This is such an on point shot of every fucking just that's so on point for like every cheesy romance anime where they're just like rotating around, and then the fact that they did it for like on a clock, like with Rick and Morty, it was just, oh man, it was on point. It was on point. It was a good parody. It's a good parody of anime openings. I actually want to watch it again, because I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Let me watch it one more time. Bro. Second time watching this, I do like that it's kind of like reminiscent of the Masaki Yuasa style. Definitely, you know, I don't think Masaki Yuasa is involved in this, but it definitely gives off that kind of like vibe. And if there's someone who can do, you know, if there was a studio that I would trust with it, it would be his studio. So it's not his studio, but it looks like they've at least taken some inspiration from that. Yo, it's fucking Nisekoi, let's go!
One of these adaptations has to fail. Which one do you hope it is? Which one do you think it will actually be?
If I want one of these adaptations to fail, which one do I hope it is? Clearly, I hope it's like, if I had to pick, because I don't want any of them to fail, but if I had to pick, the one I'm not as big of a fan of is, of course, Rick and Morty. Unfortunately, but I don't want anyone to, you know, I don't want anyone to actually fail. What do I think has the highest likelihood of failing? Of course, it's still going to be One Piece. Somehow, Rick and Morty, somehow I have more faith in the Rick and Morty anime than I do in the One Piece live action. genuinely really like. This is not so much an anime cut. This is definitely like this is the most Rick and Morty feeling cut of the opening, and I'm like shit. they do a really good job at. People gotta stop cooking, man. People have gotta stop cooking. People have been busy cooking. I'm getting full, man. I'm getting full. It's. Can someone cook something bad, please? Can someone cook something bad? We're cooking too much here, man. Like, when I heard Rick and Morty, the anime, I was like, is this going to be more anime or is this going to be more Rick and Morty? But that looks like the perfect in-between of an actual Rick and Morty anime if I had a dream or a nightmare, depending on which, depending on how you view it, and you fell asleep one day, took too many drugs, and you were like, Rick and Morty anime? Yes, that exists. Oh shit, I'm gonna watch this. Looks decent, guys. Looks decent. Looks fucking decent. I don't know what to say. I was ready to shit on this. I can't. I genuinely can't. The only way you can like genuinely shit on this is if you just shit on Rick and Morty as a franchise, which is understandable, of course, if you just want to shit on Rick and Morty, but as a project for a Rick and Morty anime, it looks decent. So that's just the opening. I don't know how well it will translate some of its other things. I genuinely do hope that it is something like a panty and stocking, that kind of genre. I'm gonna call it a genre because I don't know what else to call it, because there's been no other anime that's been released that's kind of like hit the same niche that panty and stocking has hit. Shit. A shitpost? It's kind of like a shitpost, but you know, it's a different kind of shitpost than what's the other shitpost anime? What's the anime that Joey was in? Fuck. Pop Team Epic. To me, Pop Team Epic and Panty and Stocking are a little bit different, because Panty and Stocking is just full on like Pop Team Epic I still think is Japanese humor. Panty and Stocking is so fucking weird. It's so weird because it's kind of like an uncanny look into what Japanese people think American cartoon is like. Like if you showed someone Japanese a few episodes of South Park and it's just like replicate that humor. That is Panty and Stocking. But for some reason it just works and I really like it. So, let me check the I can't believe I'm typing this in my anime list. Is it not on my anime list? Hold on a second. Rick and Morty. Is it? Oh wait, it does exist. No information on it. Okay, great. Alright. My anime list is like, no, we shan't. We won't allow it. We will not allow it. Alright. I guess I can't search now. But that was the Rick and Morty anime. Oh, what fucking timeline are we in? Alright, on to the next trailer. Shout out to my boy Chibi right there. I don't know why I was on his channel, but shout out to my boy. Okay, so we have watched the first teaser trailer of this, but we have gotten, I believe, the full trailer of Alice and Teresa. If you don't know what this is a trailer of a new film that's coming out that is written by, I am blanking on the name, Mari Okada, right? It's Wakada-san, right? Yeah, Mari Okada. That's it. I need more coffee or a beer, either one of the two. So, this is a new anime original film coming from Mari Okada, who has done works like Toradora, Golden Time, and more recently, fuck guys, come on, I'm gonna. She's done movies that is very sad and very good, and I can't remember because it's been a long week. Makia, yes, Makia. She did Makia and Anohana as well. So Mari Okada, for the long time, she's kind of like, I've always referred to her as the queen of melodrama, because you watch any of her works and you will definitely be getting the tissues out. And I'm not talking about those kinds of tissues, you sick motherfucker. They definitely are tearjerkers. And I think her most recent film is Makia, and that generally was such a good film about motherhood. You could tell her passion about that, and that one, I genuinely believe, even though I'm a big Anohana fan, and a big Golden Time fan, I think her most polished work has been Makia. Even if personally I might prefer her other works, as a critic, I think that's her most polished works. So let's have a look at this trailer. Studio MAPPA.
菊入正宗14歳大嫌いな相模睦美の手によって導かれる菊入正宗14歳
政宗の心は私のもの。
Guys, are we hyped? Are we hyped for depression, guys? Are we fucking hyped for depression? I'm so hyped for depression, man. Fuck yeah! Depression. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Oh, God. Okay, guys, this doesn't count. Okay, this doesn't count. This isn't a huff of hopium. This is Mari Okada. I was always going to watch this. I always have trust in her. You know, this is. I don't need a huff copium for this. I don't need a huff hopium for this. This generally looks. This looks great. I was hyped for this before. The more I see about this, the more hype I've gotten. One thing that stood out for me, I did not wear headphones, but holy shit, one big factor of whether a scene or whether a moment hits for me, one massive factor is always the music. The music is I kind of feel like Pavlov's dog. Where I just hear a sad song, you play me the Anohana song, and it's just like I don't know why I'm crying, guys. Why am I crying? But I'm a simple creature like that. I'm a simple creature like that. So one big factor about whether I get really emotionally invested in the scene or even the story sometimes is the music. And holy shit, the music in this trailer, that hit. This hit, man. Yo, we are going away from the Makoto Shinkai Radwimps era. You know, I've heard Radwimps of one too many times in Makoto Shinkai films now. I need something different. And yo, this drop, man. This drop when the feels hit, man. I can see the feels train on its way, and then I hear this drop, and it's just come in full force. The feels train is full on isekaiing me, man. We are hopping on the feels train today, lads. Yeah, that looks really good. I want to know when this is coming out. When is this coming out? September 15th. Oh shit, it's pretty soon. Oh shit, I can watch it. Oh, okay. I'm always in the feels train, gone. I'm sorry, my bro. I'm sorry. Why am I crying? I don't even understand Japanese. Yeah, imagine if you... Yo, just imagine if this had subtitles, man. Just imagine if this had subtitles. Yeah, so that was Mario Okuda's upcoming film, Alice to Teresa. Is it Teresa or Teresa? I have no idea. What... Okay, I don't recognize any of those names. So this is another Studio MAPPA show, and this honestly looks... I mean, Studio MAPPA has done some good stuff. This looks like it's going to be... I mean, obviously this is a film, so you can't really compare this to their TV series. But this looks like... One, it definitely looks film quality, and two, it looks like one of the best looking pieces of work that they've made aesthetically as well. Man, MAPPA just keep leveling up every way. So yeah, I'm very hyped. I'm probably going... I don't know. Should I watch this in Japanese cinemas? Or should I wait for subtitles? How do I feel about understanding 50 to 60% of this? I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see. Why not both? Because you can only experience a film the first time once. You can... I don't know why I said that like it was a fucking Chinese proverb or something. That's the reason why I would like to wait to experience a lot of things in the best possible way the first time. I feel wiser now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. All right, but the trailers are not ending because Castlevania got a new trailer as well. Castlevania has been, I feel like, I don't know if it was Castlevania that started this, but I feel like Castlevania started the trend of having actual good video game adaptations in animated form, because this is not technically an anime. But who fucking cares, guys? Who cares if it's not an anime? You know what? We'll give it a pass. We'll give it the pass. I will call it an anime because it does give off enough of a vibe of being that to be like, okay, you get the Avatar pass. Alright, let's have a look at this. Are we gonna get a single miss today, guys? Are we? Is there only W's today? Is nothing gonna miss? Are we getting 0 misses today? Is this peak? Everything is hitting. Everything is hitting. So obviously Castlevania, the original series, that storyline ended in season 4. So I was always going to be a little bit cautious when, you know, when you have a banger series and then you make some kind of spin-off series. I don't know if this is a spin-off or a sequel or a fucking Fate timeline side story. I don't fucking know. But that genuinely looks really good. Is it a sequel? Different Belmont? Oh, we're going JoJo? We are going JoJo? Castlevania's going full JoJo? Okay. Okay, I'm down. I'm fucking down. Hell yeah. Castlevania Part 2. I mean, Castlevania, clearly it's a Western production. Clearly it is an anime inspired. But it's been one of those shows that has hit that Avatar kind of ground where everyone knows it is not an anime, but we'll give it that pass just because it does something unique and it is actually good while still being reminiscent enough for like your traditional anime. One thing that's always stood out to me about Castlevania,
nice to finally be here for a stream.
Oh,
Guards
nice.
for the win.
Nice of you to join. Nice of you to join, man. One thing I've always loved about Castlevania, which is why I am very, very much open to more, let's say, Western style anime productions, is the voice acting, man. The voice acting is so fucking good, and the writing is so fucking good. Okay, there is something in anime that will never be translated over, or will never feel as natural if you just dub over a traditional anime. And that's banter, man. That is banter written in that is like banter that is written especially with fucking swear words in it, you know what I mean? It's always weird. It's always so weird when I actually hear like someone go fuck off or something like that. It's having that banter, having that sarcasm, which is just, especially with swear words and with fuck and with shit and with good old British sarcasm, that's just not something that's just as present in Japanese culture. So like hearing the banter in the original Castlevania hit a point in my brain that I didn't know I wanted. I was like, shit, I missed hearing Western productions like this because I normally only get this from films or from TV shows, not from any animated forms. So that's why I would love more productions like this. This looks great. Another thing that stood out was the music. I don't know who's doing the music, if it's the same person doing the music. Is it just me? Maybe I'm biased. Did it give off a Kevin Penkin kind of like style, a Penkin kind of vibe to it? Especially it's this last note in particular. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Oh, Twitch has super chats right now. Do you think the writer's strike will start affecting anime releases? It will not affect anime. It will not affect anime productions. Maybe the dubbing industry. Maybe less. Maybe dubs. But I mean, Japan isn't affected by Hollywood strikes because two different industries. But in terms of like pure production, I don't think it's gonna have any effect unless there are Western. But even so, you know, like the Suicide Squad Isekai is still being written by the guy who wrote ReZero, so that won't get affected either. So no, I don't think it's going to be affected at all. Where was I? Yeah. Like, I listened to the music and I'm like, that almost sounds like my boy. That almost sounds like my boy. But yeah, if anything is reminiscent of Kevin Penkin in my eyes, that's only positives. Yeah, this looks really, really fucking good. Previous Castlevanias have been really good, and we have a new cast of characters, new villains, new protagonists. I am more than open to an entirely new generation of, Castlevania characters. If this is going down the JoJo route, this is going to be in the French Revolution. That's actually pretty hype. I think that would be a really cool backdrop as a setting to tell a story in Castlevania. Honestly, this looks like it could be, it has the potential to be as good, if not better, than the original series. Maybe we'll get a part 2. Maybe we'll get a Joseph. You know, we thought we were eating good.
Any chance of hearing your thoughts on Apothecary Diaries adaptation? I
have not watched that, unfortunately. You know, maybe we might get a Joseph. We thought we were happy with Jonathan, and it found out that he wasn't even close to the peak JoJo. But okay, you know. Who knows? Who knows, man? Bro, it's a trailer. I know it's a trailer. Okay, I know it's a trailer. But let me have my hopium, man. Let me have my hopium. All right, moving on. I think we have run out of anime trailers. So we are going just for a few pieces of exciting news that I have come across. First piece of news. Oh, this is a trailer. Never mind. Never fucking mind. Adult Swim are firing on full cylinders, man, because we have a new Shinichiro Watanabe anime that's being produced, and he is, according to this headline, collaborating with the John Wick director team. So let me read this. Shinichiro Watanabe, the man behind anime classics like Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo and Space Dandy and Kids on a Slope and what else has he made? He has made Zankyo no Terra. He has made Carol and Tuesday. That's it. Carol and Tuesday. I mean, it's not a bad resume. Absolutely not a bad resume. The man behind anime classics like Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo has lined up his next anime project. This new series is called Labarus and comes from an all-star creative team that includes John Wick director Chad, I don't know how to pronounce your second name, Stahelski. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Chad Stahelski and jazz legend. Oh, so it's going to be a jazz soundtrack. Okay. Kamasi, Washington. Labarus is set in 2052 after the world has been given a wonder drug that cures sickness forever. However, 3 years later, the inventor of the drug announces that it was secretly a slow-acting poison that will kill everyone that took it. A special 5-person task force called Labarus is put together to find the doctor and stop his plan in time to save the world. So Watanabe will serve as director and as the creator and director of the series, but he isn't alone in making it. Sahelski is on board to design action sequences. Wow. While Washington, Floating Points, and Bamboo will all contribute to its soundtrack. The series will also be animated by Studio MAPPA. There's no release date for Labarus yet, but it will air in the US on Adult Swim. So no confirmation on whether this is a movie, whether it's a TV show. Oh, sorry, not Bamboo. Bonobo. Did I say bamboo? I can't read, guys. I can't read. Alright, I'm not sure how much of a trailer this will be. Oh, it's okay. It's a trailer. Alright. Let's see this. Let's have a look at this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, vibes. Oh shit. Okay. 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 Is that 6 out of 6? I think that might be 6 out of 6, boys. I think that might be 6 out of fucking 6. When are the W's gonna stop? Someone please take your foot off the gas. Because we are going at full pelt today, man. Oh, I did not know that there was a trailer. I did not know that there was a trailer. I mean, I was already hyped about this, hearing that I'm already hyped hearing about any Shinichiro Watanabe works. Because the man, even if he, even if he does something that doesn't tend to be like my favorite piece of work from his, all of his works have, all of his works feels just so uniquely different from most other anime that comes out. He always has a very unique vision. He always wants to do something different and something unique every time. And I respect the fuck out of that, you know? It reminds me of like someone like, you know, Christopher Nolan, you know? There are some works of Christopher Nolan that I might not like more than others, but he always tries to push the boundary and he always tries to do something new every time. And one thing that's always drawn me to Watanabe's works is that he always puts such a big emphasis on music. He rewrote the book when it came to just adding cowboys, put them into space, and adding jazz on top of that. He rewrote the book when he took samurais and added lo-fi hip-hop beats to that. Before that existed, I never thought the two could go hand in hand, and after he made Samurai Champloo, I wondered how no one had ever put these two together before. Right? He's always done something, he's always tried to do something uniquely creative with his vision, and that's why I will always be excited about any new project he takes on. His last work, I believe, was Carol and Tuesday, which I thought had the potential to be super, super fucking good. Unfortunately, I think that it did not live up to its full potential, and the team that helped work on it. But to this day, Carol and Tuesday remains to be a music anime that follows through by giving you the most fucking music you could have ever asked for in any music anime. That series had a full album's worth of just insert songs from just in-universe characters singing their songs. And the music was really fucking good. It was the writing and the characters that I wasn't too much of a fan of in that, but I still thought it was a really... I still had a very, very good time with that show. Same thing with Terror in Resonance, which to this day remains my favorite anime soundtrack of all time. It's like bar none. Like Terror in Resonance is my favorite soundtrack of all time. And like what he did with jazz and lo-fi hip hop, taking Icelandic music and putting that into a show about terrorists. I don't know where he gets the vision from, but holy shit, it's insane. It's insane. But it shows how much, you know, it shows that he wants to do something new every time. He knows his music, and considering he's not only teaming up with, how can I say this? He always feels like he's willing to team up with whoever he needs to team up with to make his work the best, whether that be staff members from Japan or collaborating with international team members. He's always seems to have been open to ideas that are not just present with the Japanese animation and entertainment industry. And seeing him collaborate with the John Wick director, with musicians from outside of Japan, that is only exciting, because that just gives him more creative people to work with, more angles that he can think about. So I am truly fucking hyped for this. I'm always going to be hype. And on top of that, it's a sci-fi anime, and I've said this many times, but I have always wanted more sci-fi anime. I will always make time for more sci-fi anime. It's great. It's great. Ticks all the boxes. What can I say? I don't know. Boys, I'm gonna be real. I'm searching for an L. I'm searching for an L somewhere. Somewhere this stream. I'm searching for an L. I have not seen an L in sight. I just maybe Arlong. That's it. It's Arlong. You are the L? God damn it, you're right. You're right. I am the L. I am the L. I mean, I don't think... I like how Studio MAPPA have taken on so many different pieces of... So many anime, so many different pieces of work. But I'm pretty sure the first time I had heard of Studio MAPPA was with one of Shinichiro Watanabe's work. I'm pretty sure if it's not their first work, it's one of their first work. It was Terror in Resonance. I'm pretty sure that was their first anime. I could be wrong. Let me not... Oh, okay. Fuck, I was wrong. Wait, no. Okay. No, I was right. Guys, I was right, because it was Kids on the Slope was co-produced. It was co-produced, guys. So Kids on the Slope was technically their first work, which was also Shinichiro Watanabe. But Terror in Resonance was their first original work. Okay. That makes sense. Terror in Resonance is the fucking shit, man. I know. I think Terror in Resonance... I know that it's a bit messy in terms of its writing, but I still really love Terror in Resonance. It's actually one of my favorites. It's 1 now, going to bed now. All right, good night, my guy. Good night to all you Americans out there. Hope you're having a good sleep. We inhaled the L so this news wouldn't get them. Yeah, I know, right? All right. Moving on, though, to my next piece of news. This one I found really interesting. I swear to God, this doesn't have a trailer in it. For once, this does not have a trailer. But, so, if you didn't know, Miyazaki released a new film. And I would not be surprised if no one even heard about it. His last film. But the reason I wanted to talk about this was because this was super fucking interesting. So, his new film, which opened up last week, I believe, garnered 2.15 billion yen in the first 4 days, which means that it's earned more. Let's see. The film earned more than Miyazaki's celebrated Academy Award-winning 2001 film Spirited Away in its first 4 days. Now, you might be looking at this being like, that's not really surprising. It's Miyazaki. It's Ghibli. Of course it's going to get people in and put people in the cinema and get people in the theater. This film released with zero marketing. You see this poster that's been released? You see this poster? This is the only thing that has been released about this film. This film did not get any trailer. It got no marketing at all. It got no marketing aside from just an announcement being like, hey, by the way, we're releasing a new Miyazaki film. That's it. It got basically no press, no trailers, no hype, no nothing. They just literally dropped this film in theaters, and then people went to see it, and it's insane. It's such a unique way to approach dropping a film, and okay. One thing, I'm not a big Ghibli fan. I've said this before, but holy fucking shit, the balls on this, man. The absolute balls on this. Oh my god. Imagine making a film and being like, we don't need marketing. We do not need to spend a single cent on marketing. We don't even need to make a motherfucking trailer. We don't need to make a motherfucking trailer. We're just gonna drop this. Like, the absolute balls on that. I'm saying this and I'm like, if I had spent money making a film and having Miyazaki on it, I'm like, I'm sorry, I am going to make a trailer. I'm going to make at least a trailer just to get people hype. And the absolute balls to make that business decision, and now seeing that it's actually paid dividends, because think about how much money they've saved by doing zero marketing for this, right? And just trusting that by word of mouth alone, and with Miyazaki's name, like with his namesake alone, that you're going to get people into the cinemas and seeing that pay off. Holy fucking shit. God damn. And I mean, I'm talking about it now. Totoro-sized balls. Yo, that is Totoro-sized balls, man. That is totally Totoro-sized balls. Because, you know, I've seen stuff with like zero marketing before, but it's that zero marketing. You know, sometimes things have zero marketing, but they kind of like drop something on social media just to hype people up. I could not find a single fucking piece of information about this film. I don't even know what this film's about. Like, I just know the name of this film. It's called The Boy and the Heron. That's all I know about it. Like, there is so little you can find about this film, just because Japanese people and Japanese community have very much kept very silent about this. But there might be Wikipedia summaries right now, but that's only because it's been released for a week, and I'm sure some people have written about it. But when this came out, I'd had zero knowledge that this came out until people in Japan started talking about it. Like, genuinely, it worked for me, because I would have thought that I'd known about a Miyazaki film coming out, and like I thought that they would have released a trailer or something. Because I think I saw this picture somewhere. I think it might have been on a previous news stream. I don't know if I'm a fucking gaslighting myself. It might have been on a previous news stream. I remember seeing this picture. I was like, I've seen that before. I don't know how I've seen that before, but I've seen that before. And then it's like, oh, it's a Miyazaki film. Okay. And then it just dropped out of nowhere. And people started talking about it. Fucking genius piece of marketing. It's paid off. I don't know how you could do this. I don't know if you could do this again. How Do You Live is a better title? Oh, okay. Bruh, these fools translating into boy and harem, rip. Well, that just shows how little information was released about this film. I don't know. I don't even know if that's the official translation or not. There is a 45-minute sex scene in the movie. See, I don't know. You could be trolling. You could be telling the truth. I actually have no idea. I don't know anything about this film. But you know what? Even though I know it's not financially viable, even though I know that you can't really do this without Miyazaki behind it, this genuinely excites me. Going into, like, when was the last time you went into a movie theater and you genuinely had no idea what kind of movie experience you were about to watch? That's like pretty exciting for me. I can't imagine, like, the last time that happened with me was probably Your Name. The only reason I watched Your Name was it was like lightning in a bottle. I watched it because I was like, oh, it's Makoto Shinkai and people are talking about this. I didn't have time to watch the trailer. It just happened to be at the theater near me. So I was like, oh, I'll just go watch it. I have no idea what it's about. That was a fucking amazing experience for me. And I would like to do that more often. So Boy and the Heron is out. I don't know what it's about, but it's making money. I have not seen a single review about this. I don't know even if it's a good film or not. but I'm curious enough to give it a watch. And finally, last piece of news for the day. This was pretty interesting to me because an Oda one-shot manga is getting an anime. And I'm a big One Piece fan, obviously. I had never heard of this before in my life. I've never heard of this before in my life. There's a trailer, but this is, I'm calling it now, guys. I'm calling it now. It's going to be a PNG trailer. It's a PNG trailer. Right? PNG trailer? PNG trailer? Anyone? Oh, the sun movement. The sun movement. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It is a PNG trailer. So, don't know much about this. I had never heard of this one-shot in my life. I did not know that Oda submitted a one-shot called Monsters. I don't know how good this can possibly be. Obviously, we know Oda is a goated mangaka because of One Piece, but I don't know what he got up to before One Piece, aside from being an assistant on Rurouni Kenshin. That's the only thing I knew that Oda got up to before One Piece. So I didn't know, I have not read this one shot. It's Ryuma's original story from One Piece. Oh, okay, okay. This is what got him One Piece. Oh, okay. Okay. So personally, I can't speak for the quality of this one shot, but one thing that did excite me is that it's going to be directed by Sang-Hoo Park, who I think is one of my favorite new young directors in the anime field that has come up in the past few years. If you didn't know, he directed Jujutsu Kaisen and Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, and he also directed God of High School, which one thing that's always stood out for me for all of his works is his action direction. I believe his action direction is some of my favorites now in the modern anime landscape. I don't know how much action this is going to have. I don't know if this is even going to be a fighting, like a battle shonen or whatever. It might be a fucking kaiju for all I know. That could be a that could be a kaiju anime for all I know. But in his previous works, he's always had such a proper Hong Kong martial arts influence in his action direction, and he's taken that and put it into anime, and that's what stood out for me. So I'm very excited to see any new work that he directs, and I'm excited to see what this is. This is oh, he made his own studio? Oh, okay. So he broke off from MAPPA and made his own studio? I mean, that gives me even more hype, because that just means he has even more creative control to do what he wants to do. It's an OVA, by the way, 1 episode. I mean, doesn't surprise me. It's a one shot. And you know what? I have no qualms with adapting one shots. In fact, you know what? I would love to see more one shot adaptations. I would love to see Tatsuki Fujimoto one shots getting adapted. This might be Oda's year? What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean Oda's year? You're saying that like One Piece hasn't already been the highest selling comic book of all time? Like, what year isn't his year? There are very few years that aren't his year. Maybe his decade. It might be his decade, but he's had 2 decades, so oh. Yes, my favorite underrated director, Steven Spielberg. Maybe this is gonna be his year, guys. Maybe it's gonna be Spielberg's year. You know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it. Spielberg. small indie mangaka. Oda. I'm fine. I'm just, guys. I'm just glad that Oda is finally breaking out of the indie scene and getting the recognition that he deserves, guys. It's great. It's great, guys. It's great. All right, but that was it for the new stream for today. Thank you very much for joining. If you tuned in earlier to see me play some Arknights, that's what we can finally get to. I can finally chill out and play some Arknights, because should I get a beer? I don't know. It's the weekend. Shall I? It's the weekend and I am chilling. And I get to chill. Next full stream lineup. I mean that's for when fall comes along. All right. Oh, let's just chill out for a bit. Let's chill out for a bit, guys. Oh. I might get some coffee or something before my beer. What time is it? 4:11 p.m. So, what is your favorite summer anime? Of course, right now it's going to be Mushoku Tensei. Stretch a little. Let me stretch a little. Oh, it's always beer time somewhere. Spoken like a true European. Oh. Have you seen the Naruto one-shot? I have not seen the Naruto one-shot yet, actually. Did Heavenly Delusion live up? I'll be honest, it needs 2 seasons. It's cooking, and it never stopped cooking. But it still hasn't finished cooking yet. You know, like when it ended, I was like, I'm happy, but I still didn't get all the questions and all the answers that I wanted. Play Cards Against Humanities with the chat. I think I'd rather drink bleach. Season 2 announcement leaked. Has Season 2 been leaked? I did not know that. Well, I'm not surprised, because the way that they ended it, I fully expected there to be a Season 2. I fully expected there to be a Season 2. Before pulling in Arknights, will you watch the event trailer? Yeah, sure, we can do that. You mean like No Game No Life? Hey man, No Game No Life just came out at the wrong time period. It came out in a time period when anime didn't get sequel. And you know what? One thing I like about the modern anime landscape and the modern anime community is that we actually get Season 2 and Season 3s and remakes and shit that people had already forgotten about. You know, it's... If Devil is a part-timer can get a Season 3, what surprised me even more, if Masamune-kun's Revenge can get a Season 2 after all of these years, then I'm sure No Game No Life can get a revival someday. Someday. Someday, guys, someday. I still believe. I haven't forgotten. Damn, this is the first time I had the pleasure of checking Twitch while Gone is actually live. What a beautiful
Whether
evening.
it be on stream or on your own personal time, would you check out an animated Chinese anime called Blade of the Guardians? There is an amazing trailer of it that you can check out.
Is it like good or is it like Donghua good? Like, there's like good, but the only actual really good one I've seen is actually I've seen two. That's good. But kind of like Link Click just stands like head and shoulders above the rest, and everything else is kind of almost like has the pieces to be really, really good. Actually, Scissor 7 was pretty good, actually. It's getting up there. It's getting up there. Excited for Invincible Season 2? Hell yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm very, very excited. No ads for sure, Dono. Thank you very much for the sponsor there. Excited for Castlevania Nocturne? Ah, I see you just joined the stream. We literally just reacted to the trailer for that. If you grab a beer, I'll grab one. Problem is, I don't know if we have beer left here. Let me text the wife. Let me text the wife. Wife, grab me a beer. Okay. Honey, do we have any beer in the fridge? Asking for a friend. Even though we're alone in this house. Asking for a friend, guys. Asking for a friend. Don't worry. Asking for chat. I'm asking for you guys. I'm asking for you guys. Did you already watch the Ark Knight Season 2 trailer? I have not yet. I have not. Have you watched the new Invincible OVA? There's a new Invincible OVA? It actually is? Is that true? Any new show recommendations for someone who's fallen off the anime train to get back on? Saw the latest pod today and thinking about Fate. You sold it well. What shows do you like? I don't like recommending shows unless I kind of know what your basic taste is. Because, I mean, I liked Oshinoko, but you recommend that shit to Connor, and of course he's not gonna like it, you know? Atom Eve backstory? Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, if you're a fan of Fate, let me tell you about the new... If you're a fan of Fate, how about I recommend you Fate? If you're already a fan of Fate, how about I recommend for you Fate Strange Fake, which the OVA for that has just come out, and it's fucking great. I don't know what to say. I haven't been this excited for a Fate since any Ufotable adaptations. Tell him, gone. Tell him. I know. I'm saying. People are gonna roll my eyes, being like, "Oh, new Fate," but come on. Okay. Let me sell it to you guys. Let me sell you the new Fate. Fate, but America. That's it. Imagine Fate, but in America, with guns And no more beta magecraft, all right? No more beta magecraft, all right? Who needs to have magic when you have fucking guns and you can shoot people? Oh, let me fireball fire. No, okay? Land of the free. Now, episode 1 was fucking insane. Like that final battle where Gilgamesh just nukes Nevada off the fucking map. Holy shit, that was so hype, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, that wasn't a joke, by the way. That wasn't a joke. That was just episode 0, man. That was episode 0. Rip Nevada. I know, right? I know. You call it a spoiler? It's that like nothing can detract from the hype of that final battle between Gilgamesh and Enkidu. Oh, it wasn't even a final battle. That was a play battle. Like Gilgamesh and Enkidu had a play battle, and it just ended up with like it's the most epic use of Gate of Babylon I've seen in any adaptation. It was fucking insane. Oppenheimer copied Fate. Yes. Oppenheimer famously copied from the Fate franchise. I felt so bad that Sydney didn't get her Smosh comics. That would have been so hype. I hope she can find them somewhere else. I know. Same here, man. Same here. It's okay. It's okay. She can live. Make the Holy Grail War great again. I mean, it seems like they're doing it. Seems like they're doing that. Is there a Canadian Fate? Let's get through the American Fate before we get any more other fates. That 5k bid though, that 5k bid was a test. I was like, that was like our maximum that we were willing to bid for that, and you know, if it wasn't for charity, we would not be bidding that amount of money. But we wanted to see if the guy was trolling, and then we bid 5k, and then we bid 5k, and then they increased it by like $50 or something like that. And I was like, ain't no way, this guy's trolling. This guy's trolling. And actually, it turns out that he or the person tried to sell it to us for the original 5k bid, and I'm like, okay, it's okay. You can have it. You can have it. You put down the bid. You can have it. Is there a fantasy show in the modern world? I'm sure there is a fantasy show in the modern world. I can't think of any. I'm just happy when I see a fantasy world that is not your typical isekai world. Gate? Ah, man, you guys remember Gate? Oh, men and women after my heart. Oh, yeah, I miss Gate so much. Cheat skill in another world. Yo, that was my favorite Darman video. Did you check out Lazarus? Yeah, I did check out Lazarus. Looks great. Pretty much every trailer we watched today was a W. We watched a lot of trailers today, and it was. I'm very excited. I don't know what Adult Swim has been cooking, but they've been cooking a lot. I love you, Gigguk. Oh, thank you very much. Love you too, King Dio. What are you drinking? Just coffee and green tea. Alright, I'm gonna take a piss and I will be right back in just a second. Don't go anywhere, guys. I won't even mute this time. I'm not even gonna mute this time, guys.